morning, Internet, from Glass River Media here in Arlington, Virginia. I am Jeff Carpenter, and with me in my earpiece, as always, is Ronan.
Yeah, that is me in your earpiece. I mean, am I really that small? Am I really that small, Jeff?
Well, that's how I think of you, so.
Okay, okay. Well, for those of you that do or don't know, I'm 5'10". So am I small, or do you have a really big ear?
I'm probably the latter. But no, see, when you're on this shot, I'm the. Well, here, go back to. Go back to you. When I'm in this shot, I'm
Yeah.
the one in the little box in the corner.
That is true, but
So it's all a matter of perspective.
still not in your ear, though.
But how are you doing today? I heard a very sad story from Ronan this morning. It is International, what is it, or International Donut Day?
Yes.
And you tried to do something about that. What happened?
Yeah, I was trying to get donuts on the way to work, but I woke up a little bit later than I originally planned.
Well,
So then I was going to be late to work, and I didn't want to do that to Jeff.
it's a long day. Well, you chose work over donuts, and I'm not
Yes.
going to say you made the right choice, but I guess I understand. But no, it's a long day. We still have a lot of opportunity, as does everyone watching. If you're watching this right now, it is what is today? June 2nd.
Yeah,
if
today
you're
is June 2nd.
If you're watching this live, it is Donut Day in America, and I think there's a lot of opportunities out there for promotional donuts. If you're watching this later recorded, well, I apologize. You're going to have to wait till next year.
I mean, unless it's still today, June 2nd. If it's still June 2nd, you could still get donuts.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting the date in
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Is if it is still June 2nd, you have a shot.
Yep.
If you're watching this on June 3rd, well, what did you learn? You need to watch our show live every morning.
That is
'Cause
true. Yes.
we're here with the hard-hitting news of donut availability. Where were you trying to? You're trying to go to Krispy Kreme, right?
Yeah, I am trying to go to Krispy Kreme, and I might go after work. I don't know. We'll see.
What do we got? We got Krispy Kreme. We've got
Dunkin's right
Dunkin'
across the street
Donuts
as well.
and Duck Donuts has now infiltrated our area.
Yes, there's one right next to me.
Dunkin' Donuts, the stacked, towering burrito of donuts. If you like a lot of stuff on your donuts, that's
Yes,
Duck Donuts.
because they do bacon on your donuts.
Yes, they will do bacon.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm a bit more simplistic. I honestly like a cream-filled donut, like a Boston cream donut. So I like some flavor with my donut, but I don't. I
Does
don't
that
know.
even count as a donut though? Because donuts have to have the hole in the
If they don't
center.
have the whole, yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think I just eat little pies.
I was gonna say that's more of a not more of a pastry, I would imagine.
Well, actually, I got new dessert news for you, Ronan.
Okay.
I went to a dinner party last night, and somebody brought. It just looked like kind of some sort of cold dessert whipped cream pie. Like I don't know what it was.
Interesting.
But we started eating it, and we're like, "What the heck is this? It's incredible." She basically made a lasagna out of ice cream sandwiches.
That sounds good.
It was ice cream sandwiches and like Cool Whip and toffee chips and like chocolate syrup, all kind of like layered.
Yeah.
And then she froze the whole thing, and so all the Cool Whip got kind of hard. Like I didn't even realize it eating it until I was like, "What's this crust?" And she's like, "Oh, that's ice cream sandwich crust. I mean, it's just an ice cream sandwich."
Huh.
So yeah, this had never occurred to me. I'm sure there's examples of people having done this before, but it was new to me.
Well, you know what that sounds like?
It was delicious, but what does it sound like to you?
That sounds like you need to invite me to some dinner parties.
Yes. Well, this was following the pizza that we ordered, so this dinner party was right up your,
Oh my goodness.
right up your alley, and I forgot to invite you.
I see how it is.
But it was somebody else's house, and I
Okay,
can't just
okay.
bring my employees to other people's houses as much as
That is true.
I would want to.
That is true.
Anyway, speaking of other people's houses, what do you have for us today? If what you have is something about houses, that's going to be an incredible segue.
Unfortunately, it isn't. But you know well, I'm not sure how many people have told you. Well, here, let me cut back to my shot. Because well, this might inform some of my decisions. If you guys don't know, I drive a 2003 Ford Expedition, and
I'm sure everyone knew that. I don't know why you're bringing it up, but it's common knowledge.
well, it's a pretty big vehicle, wouldn't you say, Jeff?
Yes, I would describe it as large.
Well, like I said, it being big, I can lay down fully flat lay down.
in the back.
Yes, in the back with still my front two seats still up. And yeah, that's how long it is. And I mean, you know the famous saying, right, Jeff? Like, you can sleep in a race car, but you can't race your house.
That one's new to me.
Yeah. You can sleep in a race car, but you can't race your house.
Makes sense.
So-
Okay.
So today, I mean,
What do we got?
I guess you could say it's about a house if you think of it like that. But we're just like yesterday. We're talking about vehicles. You know my obsession with vehicles.
Yeah, it's about 50% of our articles are vehicle related.
But today, I mean, you might not be able to sleep in this, but
Fiat's, how do we say this? Topolino? Fiat's Topolino electric vehicle is an Italian twist on the Citroen Ami. It's designed for young people seeking urban mobility. Okay, I didn't know most of the words in that title, but let's continue. What are we looking at here? This looks like a golf cart of some sort.
yep, it's just a small little car.
I like it. I dig it.
And
Does it come with doors, or is this like purely a?
it does not seem to come with doors. This is a very early teaser, if you will.
Okay. As usual, we're on the cutting edge here.
Yes,
Lots of pictures, very few answers.
There is no pictures of the interior or anything.
We can kind of see we've got
kind of
two little bucket seats,
Yep.
and I like I don't know if people can see at home. Here, Ronan, put this actually in the stream. Cut this to this.
Cut this in the stream.
Yeah, cut this so that people can see. I want them to appreciate that's not like a seatbelt there on the side. What you're looking at there is a it's like a
Oh, you're talking about
stanchion.
this little
It's
thing?
like when you go to order coffee and there's the little rope to like say where the line's supposed to go. You know,
So I think that's like in absence of a door. I think that is the door.
yeah. Well, what I'm just saying though is it's not like some kind of like space age elastic. It's just like they went to a movie theater.
Yes.
And they were waiting in line to get tickets for Guardians of the Galaxy, and they just took it and they put it on their car. And that's the one odd part about this car is that does not look super sturdy to me.
Is that one of the odd parts of their car?
Well, okay, that is one of many. But no, I like it.
'Cause I would also say that the top is also one of the odd parts of the car. I mean,
yeah.
unless they're driving like a Jeep or a Bronco,
kind of got
where
like
like you can roll down the top, but it's not really a convertible.
this is like a cross between a Mini and Mr. Bean's car, which
I mean, doesn't he drive a Mini?
is it? I don't know what that is. It might be. Yeah, I might just I might be embarrassing myself here with my lack of Mr. Bean knowledge.
I was gonna say because Mr. Bean is he's English and so are Minis.
Yeah, well, there we go.
So
That's all
I'm-
the evidence we need. Case closed. No, I've always been a big fan of the
small
idea
cars
that I
or-
could live somewhere where like you own like one actual car and then like have something like this to go to the grocery store. Unfortunately, I don't know if the climate around here would work for this, but I like it as a concept. Would scroll down. Do we have any other news on this thing?
So no more pictures, just a whole bunch of words.
Okay, well, we hate words, so
Yes, we do. But yeah, 47-mile range, I guess, is what we care about, and top speed of 28 miles per hour.
yeah, though it is a nicer golf cart, which like
Yes.
I'm fully on board with the owning a golf cart at home thing. So this is just a better version of that. Okay, they call it a quadricycle,
Yes,
not a car.
quadricycle, which means it can be driven in cities without the need of a driver's license.
Well, that's even better. So like like your children can go get stuff from the store.
Yep. And then one of the other things I wanted to highlight in here is the only tech inside is a charging port and a phone holder, which I think that would be brilliant news for you since you don't like tech outside of work.
Yeah, in cars we can
Yep.
you can just plop your phone there and maybe listen to a podcast, and that's about all.
But this
all I
is
need.
But this is not a manual, so you might
Well,
be
the electric.
ashamed.
I've come to terms with the fact that all electric cars, like the manual transmission, is going away because of electric cars, and that makes me sad. But there's really nothing. Like I've gotten over it. So once we're talking about an electric vehicle, it is what it is.
But I'm sure you can make it sound like a manual.
Well, you can do that, of course. Yeah, with anything, you just got to make the sounds with your mouth.
and what do you think about the look?
I like the look. I do. I mean,
Because
it's.
it looks kind of like a like one of those like little tiger cars.
I like the color too. It really says Seaside Village. Like here's the thing. This car looks like it was designed for that location that it's in. If you're gonna have a car in that town,
Yes.
this is the version to get and the color to get.
I was
and
gonna say it's just like a
perfect.
Vespa.
It's a.
I mean, to be
it's a-
fair, you would
double
see like
Vespa.
500 Vespas driving in that town behind it as well. So, I'm not sure what I'm on about.
If it has a little, just enough room for some groceries behind you, and you can take two people in it, then we'll just call it a super Vespa.
I was gonna say it's just like the Italian version of our smart cars.
I like it. I do like it. I don't know.
So is this something that you're gonna be trading your Mazda 5 for?
Probably. I mean, like I said, not where I live, but I like this as a concept for what they're designing it for.
I mean, maybe you can move to Arlington so that you could buy this car.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Oh, and then price-wise, since I know the audience is going to be
Very concerned about buying an Italian car. Yes, go ahead. In
brilliant
Italy.
about to know about price-wise and if they can afford it. Because I know yesterday we couldn't afford the Music Boat.
Yes, for anybody who didn't watch yesterday, we had, what was it? BMW
Yes.
has created an electric boat that has its own soundtrack. They got
Yep.
a
From
Hollywood
Hans Zimmer.
composer to make a song specifically for the boat, and we didn't get a price on that, but we were just kind of
No.
assuming it was a little bit more than $12.95.
I mean, who knows? Some of our audiences might be.
Yeah, we should not make assumptions
Yes, we might-
about
yeah, we should
people's
not.
boating needs.
But anyways, there's no word on pricing. But the Ami can be leased for 25 euros per month with a 3,850 euro down payment.
Interesting.
So I don't know if you want to do the math on that.
I do not, but what that seems very reasonable to me, though. That seems, so you put a little bit of money up front, and then you have a monthly fee,
Well,
which even without,
Is that your version of a little bit of money?
yeah, that's the little bit of money. I don't know what
is a little bit.
current exchange rate is, but 25 euros is going to be, what is that? That's per month?
25 per month. Yes.
Yeah, that's like a nice, not expensive dinner. It's a very average dinner price per month to keep running this thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very, very reasonable if they can actually, accomplish that.
But yeah, that's a lease, so it's not a.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. This does seem like the kind of vehicle that you would use when you need it and eventually return it. And this is not an investment item.
This seems more like a summer purchase, not
It's,
a winter purchase.
I mean, you know what it is? This is a weird saying, but it's like basically personal public transportation. Like that's like the cost of like a bus ticket, like a daily bus ticket, but you can control where it goes.
Oh,
So
well,
it's,
yeah, daily bus ticket, but you get this for the month.
yeah, well, no, what I meant is a daily bus ticket would add up to 25 to 50 euros a month. If you were to ride the bus. I'm saying riding the bus and paying for this per month is going to be kind of equivalent, I think. And there's, of course, pros and cons to each, particularly if it's raining.
But does it but does it come with a soundtrack? Is the question.
Well, they didn't say anything about it, so I think we have to assume not.
Because I think the bus comes with a soundtrack.
The bus comes with a soundtrack. Yes, the bus definitely has a soundtrack.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for that, Ronan. That is a fascinating little. I like that. That one's kind of cool.
You like that?
No, yesterday and today, a Music Boat and electric double Vespa. We are on quite a roll.
So that means I've been doing good in my life then.
Yeah, no, yeah, A plus work this week. For everyone else watching, I hope you have had an A plus week. We certainly have, as you can see. And remember to finish off your A plus week with some kind of donut this afternoon.
Yes.
Hopefully a free donut.
That's a great way to start the weekend, actually.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing that donut day has fallen on a Friday. If it was like a Tuesday, that would be a very bad, free donut day.
Very bad.
But we're going into the weekend on International Donut Day. We will see you Monday. Everybody have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.